Okay guys, so to continue my previous video, I want to talk about this video and this title will be probably called Karma or Coincidence. And I have lots of experiences where I kept notice of what, let me just scoot this chair up. So I had this time where there was this job and I used to be a dishwasher at this job. There was a coworker with a flattened tire. One of his tires like popped while driving to work. And then he was like walking around distressed, and I didn't know what to do because his distress was stressing me out. And so I was like, you know what? And also, it was on like, it happened on a Sunday, and a lot of the businesses around us were closed, especially like car services were closed around us. So, but then luckily, I know my mom knows someone who is a mechanic, but he drove all the way to our workplace and helped him to replace his tire with a spare tire. And then I just wanted to be generous because I hated seeing him distressed. And he was a chill dude, but I don't know. But like, let's not go too deep in that. But then I helped him out and I paid for it. I don't know why I did that. And then after that, yeah, he was really thankful, and then after that I quit because I got carpal tunnel from washing so many dishes. I'll tell you another story time about how many jobs I quit. I have had a lot of jobs, lots of experiences. I'll probably do another story time for that, but that's gonna be a long story, a long video. I had way too many jobs. I had more jobs than anyone. I feel like, to be honest, I had more jobs than anyone could ever have imagined. Like, Guinness World Record. It's not really like a flex, honestly. I wish I had a stable job where I could just stay at it for a long time, no problems, no drama, no nothing. But no, I had a shit ton of jobs. And I just want to say that after that, I found a new job, a delivery driver job, so no more dishwashing. Until I found another dishwasher job. That's after this delivery job. So after the delivery job, I did quit it again. That only lasted 6-ish months. But during this delivery job, I was doing a delivery. I have a lot of road rage. So if someone's tailgating me, I speed up really fast. And it was during the rain. And the rain was like covering this huge pothole. I couldn't see the pothole. It was like covered in rain and like all like the puddles and everything. I was speeding up because the person behind me was tailgating me, so I got angry. I know I should need to work on controlling my temper, but that'll be another video again. Anywho, I sped up so fast I popped my back right tire. And I didn't know until I heard this weird noise, boom, 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 boom. I looked to the right rear view mirror. I see smoke coming out, and then I'm like, oh my god, I just popped my tire. And luckily I just finished making a delivery to the customer, delivering their order. And then I looked up that customer's address. I drove back to the customer's address, and the customer, luckily, there was a mechanic. He was actually a mechanic. And then he was like, he did it all for free. He changed the tire for me. Luckily, it had a spare tire, but I didn't know how to change it myself, so he changed it for me for free. And I gave him some of the tips I earned during my delivery runs, and he just took it to me. He said he took it to make me happy because I was like, can you take it, please? Because I have nothing else to give. He's like, oh, I'll take it if it makes you happy. But he said he really didn't need it. But that's crazy because guess what? Guess how many months that took in the span of that 6-ish months after I quit that dishwasher job and worked at this new delivery job. And then now someone replaced my tire for like free, basically. That's crazy, right? Like a coincidence. And then there's another incident. When I was a kid, I used to make fun of this girl for smelling like onions. She was a classmate of mine. I was just a kid. I don't know why I'm so blunt. When I was a kid, I used to like, if someone or something did something or smelled like something, or I don't know. I think it was like a little rude as a kid. I know kids can be rude. They can say the most bluntest things in the world. Not sure if that's a word. But I used to call this I used to tell this girl that she smelled like onions. It wasn't meant to be like an insult. I like the smell of onions. It kind of smells good. But anywho, fast forward to like when I was like around 20 years old, actually on the dot 20 years old, at this other job that I worked at. It was a manufacturing job, and there was this other coworker sitting right next to me, and then when she got up close to me, she told me this: "You smell like onions." So that was like from when I was 5, jumping all the way to like 5 or 6 years old, and jumping all the way to like 20 years old. That took how many years to receive that same phrase? The same phrase I told someone, to a random classmate, all the way to when I reached adult age, and then someone told me that same exact phrase that I told someone else. Is it a coincidence or is it not a coincidence? I don't know. There were other incidents where I joked around someone, and then someone else would at another job would joke to me the same way I joke with them. It's really crazy how like things catch up to you at the most randomest times. Like you can be saying something to one, or you act a certain way, but then you meet someone that acts exactly like you. You meet the mirror of your past you. It's crazy. You help someone and boom, like you get help back. It's almost as if the universe has eyes and they're watching us. So that's why I'm so completely like kind of like very, I feel like I'm always like being watched no matter what. Like even let's say if I'm not in a religion, I always feel like I'm being watched no matter what. Which is why I'll try to be as cautious as I can to not piss the universe off or something. I don't know. It's like I heard saying like, how can you expect to have positive things happen to you if you always end up hurting people or hurting things, beings around you, and bringing out negative energy? Like, how can you expect the universe to give you positive energy if you're always so negative? So that always hit me. I'm like, yeah, that's right. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. I really want to burp right now. But yeah, so what do you guys think? Is it a karma thing or is it just a coincidence? Tell me. Pretty sure you guys might have stories like this too. But it's crazy how things happen to us. And I don't know, maybe it's a combo of both karma and coincidence. You never know. You know, guys? Alright, if I have any more stories to tell you, I'll be sure to tell you. I have a lot of stories. I have an idea about that. The amount of jobs. I have like over 30 jobs. That's right. I think over 30 jobs or around 30 jobs. Around the 20 to something 30 range. Let me tell you guys, that's for another video. See you guys next time. Thanks for listening. I know my yaps are all over the place, but I really appreciate you for listening to me. Yeah. Take care, guys. Alright? Stay safe out there. And try your best to think positive, because everything is energy. It's really easy to think negative, because your brain is so biased towards negativity. I think negatively too, but I'm like a little bit of both though, so I don't know. Anyways, guys, I'll see you guys later, okay?